God, predators, and perpetrators. Yeah, that's going to be the name of this one. God, predators, and perpetrators. Welcome to the foundation for Elevation Station. This is for and directed at every human being on this planet. My name is Leon Meredith, and I'm born and bred in Cleveland, Ohio. I don't think I'm the smartest. I don't think I'm the fastest or the strongest, the most intelligent, the most spiritual. But I do think that as I combine and weigh every category, I think I am a hell of a human being. We are in the time of truth. And one of the reasons I have this station is to give guidance and my perspective and to learn from you. We are in the age of truth, and so much is being revealed. And it's very clear to begin to understand that there is a plan in effect. We are not here to just enjoy our best life. Confirmation. Y'all heard that horn? I know y'all heard it. This microphone is great. I know that it's the duties of a certain demographic of people to guide the next stage in development of humans and get us to believe more that our lives are here to be enjoyed. I know you could see it. You can see it as you see the way that many of our ladies conduct their lives, especially in the black community. They have been, for many years, slowly progressed into a stage of enjoying their life. A mindset has been implanted to solely think about getting more things and enjoying life. We have lost the sense to have the foundation, the structure of manhood, of principles, of morals, of building a level of self-dependency, of community, of family. We are at the mercy of how the table is set for us. Most of us have no idea how to literally cook from scratch. Some of us can get some elements and cook some things from the grocery store. Cool. But we have lost that ability for most of us. And therefore it has opened the door for many people to penetrate and perpetrate. This video is about God, predators, and perpetrators. The truth. Because we are at the mercy in so many different ways of individuals, beings, any human or other beings, because we understand now that our government and everyone in society is drawing our attention at the revealing that, hey, Extraterrestrials are real, but it gets more deeper than that. How many of them are they? Are there different kinds and classes of these extraterrestrials? How powerful are they? What's the deal with this firmament? Who put this firmament here? See, it's many different explanations that I, myself, Leon, is here to give to our people, to draw a greater understanding of what's really going on, what's the point of our lives, what is the course and destination for the bulk of people. There are agendas in place, and we must become more cognitive of our existence. Where do we go from here? Where are we? Is the earth really flat? We are in a place where it's another force that is here that we clearly are turning a blind eye to. Excuse me. We are in a place that it's another force here that we are turning a blind eye to. They're called reptilians. See, humans, we have different, agreements and things going on under God. Like, it's a lot going on under the supreme force. And one of the only creeds that was put in place by, the supreme force is that humans, we will have free will, and you can't really get in the way of that. This is why it's so much deception. But we have so many other supremely advanced reptilians, extraterrestrials in place, doing dealings with different groups of humans to achieve certain goals. Now, many of them that are with the strongest forces of us, under God. These people are, in essence, at times could be considered predators. They are predators to steal, rob, and kill your spirit. They want to do all they can to influence, lead you to a place of being used for the good of their force, which is the greatest force of human beings. Like, literally, I don't mean this in a malicious way, because in order to make a great omelet, you gotta crack a few eggs. But what happens if you crack an omelet for 144,000 people, and you get 8 billion people to choose from to fill these 144,000 positions, and then even some that would accept just a little greater life of enjoyment to help in the process. I got that, draw the picture as plainly as I could with the highest level of intelligence that I have right now. Excuse me. This is why they have the term called crabs in a barrel. Humanity is sometimes like crabs in the barrel, because there are so many unseen forces that I have alluded to earlier in the video. Extraterrestrials, lizards, reptilians they are called. They are breeds of human beings. They are breeds of beings, I mean, that have been here so long and that have supreme intelligence and have the ability to live long. I mean, like 2,000 or 3,000 years from what I understand. Their intelligence is immense. If you think about if you're able to extend your lifespan, the amount of intelligence that can be acquired is astronomical. But think if you lived 1,000 years and you didn't live your lifetime as I'm just going to have fun and seek pleasure and have enjoyment, but you actually learned, you would be the biggest brainiac in the universe after 10,000 years. Think about it. We have beings that in the universe that already are able to acquire tens of thousands of years of knowledge that has been documented, but also live a lifespan that may be 100,000 years old, because we have learned throughout the understanding of intelligence how to incorporate technology, or how to transfer my spiritual consciousness to another physical form. I know it's getting kind of sci-fi, but we are talking about God, predators, and perpetrators. We are gods. Humans, we are gods, but we are young gods, like sperm. We are sperm, barely able to crawl at this point. We are crawling, I guess, kind of limping along. You know, we doing a little something. We can't crawl with tenacity. Think about how toddlers do. We are exiting the sperm stage. Exiting, not gone. We are rising, crawling around like infants, trying to get off both of our knees, praying to some God, raising the one knee. Because what these people, what these beings are doing, these extraterrestrials are doing, is these reptilians are doing, are elevating the upper echelon of us, the 144,000, to rise. Are you one of us? Are you a great individual that has the ability to be recognized and used on a high level? Or are you just one of the many human beings that are just here to enjoy your best life? Yeah, I'm just going to enjoy this thing. Only you have that answer. And I have the ammunition to motivate you to be more than just a grown teenager in the playground. Because we have so much that want to distract and deceive you, which can be labeled under two categories: predators and perpetrators. We all heard of wolves in sheep clothing. Well, we have many people that here's what I do. I draw an even better picture. Humanity, humans, we are like the military. And in the military, we have various branches of the military. Some say we have 6: National Guard, what have you. What's that? National Guard, the ones, the Coast Guard, National Guard, Coast Guard, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. So I guess we probably even more. You could throw NASA in there, but let's go with the 6. We have branches of the military totaling 6. It's just like humanity. Each branch has their duties that they do. But only in humanity do we have a governing body that enlists people and accepts people's applications to be put in certain branches of humanity and do the scripted duties of that branch. But we have different subsidiaries of these military forces in humanity, meaning that we have different bodies that people can work with also to try to obtain power for another branch. Think of it like working a job. And when we work a job, we may have aspirations of owning our own business, starting our own business. So we putting in work on our 9 to 5, but we at the same time are working to open our own business. And if we open our own business, we may leave that 9 to 5. See, that's a lot of what's going on with people that may play the part as perpetrators, but really are predators. They wanna suck you from multiple angles when you deal with them. Let's say you're trying to rise in your community and build wealth. You're attempting to do things, and what happens is you have people that want to follow the army of humanity and come to you and do the duties of humanity against you, for you, what have you. But then they have another group or an individual mindset to obtain things for themselves. So they really don't have the empathy to give to you and your efforts. They're working for many dark, like other forces. Now, some of these other forces may be the Masons. We heard of those. The Masons, the Eastern Stars, or various other groups that are similar. I had members of my family on both sides that were Masons, that were Eastern Stars. And a lot of times these groups, they make deals. They make various deals to prove their allegiance and do oaths. And sometimes they sell their family members into a possible position in their life that they may be thrown into. I know it's getting kind of deep, but this is what's going on in humanity. And it's very important to understand the complexities of what's going on. We are at a place of finding out more portions of the truth. But somehow I feel as though there is another group of people that are not getting these messages of truth that the majority of humanity is learning. They are not part of the information download that the rest of humanity is getting, that especially African Americans and blacks are getting at this point. Because this next stage of development of humans, although has different administrative objectives, will all in essence just flip the scenario over to start in a similar manner. This thing gets deep. Humanity. We have certain agendas, and more of us have to rise to understand what's going on and develop the means, the love to make and create a better system to achieve the goals that's needed by our higher powers, and have most of us not only just enjoy life, but to fulfill a greater amount of positions to move forward in life, to move out of bondage. I know I'm getting kind of deep, but know that there is a plan. It's God's plan, predators' plans, and perpetrators that they play both sides. They call them wolves in sheep's clothing. Fruit fly. And I want to say I love you, and I hope that this has given you a perspective that you can use to fuel the future trajectory of your family's lineage. I love you, and peace. The foundation for Elevation Station. Demi